Hey, told y'all fan at this time, may the peace of y'all come upon you when you learn to obey him. I want to finish off part 2, bro. This is a very important video. Yahseph, the 11th son of Yaakov, was chosen to be shepherd and the stone of Yasaryalyah in the beginning. But the tide is turned, brothers and sisters, because of the sins of the seed of Yahseph. And you can see that. And why they were, his seed was removed from being the shepherd over the 12 tribes. And you're going to see that. I'm going to get right into it. I'm not going to make this video too long. I'm going to go back to verse, in chapter 78 of Psalm, chapter 78 of Psalm, in verse 59, I'm going to start off with. It says right here, it says, when Bara saw, they got God, but it's Bara, the creator, saw their deeds. See, the work what our nation was doing, his anger, you know, their deeds, they were sinning. See, they erected idols and altars to Elohims. And so when Bara saw, or you can say Pasel or Shemel, and it wasn't, and they stopped worshiping Yah. And so when Bara saw their deeds, see, the evil works, his wrath was strong, and he despised his people. See, he hated what they done because they sins, and then he abandoned his tabernacle at Shiloh. See, the tabernacle was at Shiloh, in the land of called Shiloh, where he, or the city called Shiloh, where the tabernacle was at, and where he had lived among mankind, and allowed his ark to be captured, and he surrendered. So he gave up his honor into the enemy hands. See. And he caused his people to be butchered because his anger was intense. And their young men were killed by fire, and their girls died before they were old enough to sing their wedding song. The priests were slaughtered, and their widows died before they could even begin their lament. And then Yah rose up as though awakening from sleep, and like a mighty man aroused by wine, he routed his enemies and drove them back and sent them to eternal shame. See? But he rejected Yahseph family. See, right there, brothers and sisters, for all to see. I read you, if you see part 1, I read you how Yahseph in Genesis chapter 49, how he received a blessing. I'm gonna go over that real quick with you to show you in this as well, right here. See what it said right here? It said Yahseph. It was talking about Yaakov right here in 49:1. Called his sons and said, gather together so that I declare to you what is to befall you in last days, right here. But that changed for Yahseph because of what they done. See right here, say about 20 verse 24 on 49 chapter of Genesis. But he bowed, excuse me, but his bow remained in strength, and the arms of his hands were made strong by Yah, See, hands were made strong by the hands of the mighty one of Yaakov. From there is the shepherd and the stone of Yasaryalyah. See, that was in the beginning, but it changed right here by the words of Yah. See, Yah had the power to change something, brothers and sisters, and he changed it right here. He said, because of the sin. He said, but he rejected Yasaryalyah. See, they got Joseph, but it's actually Yasaryalyah. Some translates to Yosef, but it's Yasaryalyah. See, but he rejected Yasaryalyah family. See that? His seed. The tribe, to get more, tell you plain, the tribe of Ephraim. Remember, Yasaryalyah had two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh. And Ephraim became the head of the northern nation. But he rejected Yasaryalyah family, see, the tribe of Ephraim, and chose the tribe of Yada. They got Judah, but it's actually Yada. See, he chose the tribe of Yada and Mount Zion, which he loved. There, he built his towering temple, solid and enduring as the heavens and the earth, and he chose his servant David, see, from Yada, taking him from feeding the sheep and from following the ewes with lambs. It said, Barah presented David to his people as dead shepherd. You see that? And he cared for them with a true heart and skillful hands. These are the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. That's what took place. How he rejected Yahsheph's seed. See, Yahsheph's seed and family and tribe was going to be the stone of the 12 tribes, brothers and sisters. Initially, that's how it was from the beginning. But Abiyah changed it. He rejected Yahsheph's seed because of the sin they done, and chosen this one David. That's why to this day it's from the seed line of David from the tribe of Yada, that the shepherd would shepherd the people of Yad, the 12 tribes. That's sealed, brothers and sisters. And I did this video so y'all can see, because the brother brought up, because of like a knowledge. I'm not getting on him, trying to make it seem like I have more knowledge than him, but it's just the words of Yah. And so be thankful Yah revealed this to you, so we all be on the same page and stand on the will of Yah. So it's very important with that, brothers and sisters. Do your homework. As I told Yah for this. And I wasn't even looking for this today. I was just reading in this particular verse, going over some history, and I was going to bring out the first part about how from generation to generation, the Father said, I just read it right here. It said, that's his law passed down from generation to generation. And this way, each generation has been able to obey his laws of Torah, and to set its hopes anew on Barah, the Creator, and not forget his wonderful miracles. See, they did not need to be as their fathers were, stubborn rebellion, and unfaithful, and refusing to give their hearts to Barak. See, that's our responsibility when from generation to generation this be passed down. Don't let this escape our generation, or you be given over to the hands of your enemy. That's why our hearts got to be at the Yah. I refuse to let the generation I'm in today let this pass. And each one of you should have gained that mind and heart. And then our Yah will fastly remove our enemies away from us, brothers. So see my next video coming after this, and you'll better understand what I'm telling you in this video. It's very important. Our Yah will not do certain things for us until we obey him. I'm only extending this because it's so important. But he said when we obey him, he will quickly subdue our enemies, brothers and sisters. Keep that in mind. With that, I say Toda Yah.